Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video ever starts yet, y'all realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. So y'all know I'm a 90s baby, right? Grew up in the 90s, grew up watching Divorce Court with Mrs. Judge Lynn Toler, grew up watching People's Court, grew up watching Judge Matches, Judge Joe Brown, all the Judge Judy. You know what I mean? Those are, because I'm from the hood. We ain't had cable. So this is what we used to watch, you know what I'm saying, growing up. You know what I mean? And I always loved watching Divorce Court because I will always think to myself, yo, these are the women that the types of women I'm going to avoid. When I was young, in elementary and middle school, I was having these thoughts. Crazy, right? Yeah, I get it. Trust me. Let's get into this video, y'all. He invested in his wife. Now she undervalues him. Let's figure it out because I haven't seen this video yet. So let's see what's happening.
Just let me ask you this: who do you think you married? I mean, was he skydiving and jumping off mountains when you met him, or was he the same dude that he is today?
No, Your Honor. He's different at work. Him and I used to work at the same place, and he still is somebody that people respect at work. He's got that stoic look to him. I know you see him serious, and he's looking good now, but when we were married, he was not looking like this. He did not trim up
but do you see what you just told me? You told me he is positive and dynamic and in his element at his job. And now you're at work, right? And now you're asking him to leave that job that he's dynamic in, positive, and enjoys and is steady, and you see the fact that he wants to keep that job as complacency and an inability to move. Do you see what I'm saying?
Your Honor, it's not that I want him to not keep his job. I just want him to move up. I'm moving up as I progress in my education. I'm progressing at work. I'm taking on promotions. He's still doing the same thing he did in 2000. He's been offered a promotion as a supervisor. He said no, somebody else would be fit for that promotion. Who says something like that?
Somebody who's content.
Yes, Your Honor, but he wanted to have a family, and okay, if he liked his job back then and he was single and it fit his lifestyle, wonderful, but that's not the case anymore. He's got a family now.
Mr. Sumpit, when you two got married.
Before the husband responds, yes, he's very content. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's people, fellas too, but ladies, pay attention. There are men out here that's very happy with, first of all, their pay, their job, who they work with, who they work under. A lot of men don't want or ask for a lot of things. We value our peace more than anything. Now, does that mean that we got to take a pay cut and all those other things? In certain situations, I would say yes, because it's not always about that money. There were situations where, y'all listen, and I had a million jobs, but there were situations where I was having 2 jobs, 3 jobs. At one job, I was making way more money than I was working at the other job. And I still decided to quit that job that I was making way more money than and keep the job and make that my full-time job. Here it is, a decade and some change later, and I'm standing there thinking to myself, yo, if I would have stayed at the other job 9 times out of 10, I probably would have been making $120,000, $150,000 by now. But I hated that job. I hated the people that I worked with and worked under. It was killing me. Every morning I wake up, I'll sit there, lay in my bed for damn near 30 minutes or an hour, staring at the ceiling. Like, oh, I got to go to work and deal with these people. I got to go and do this. I got to go and do that. Sometimes it's just like that. With that being said, I'm not saying that he's supposed to be, stagnant for 10, 15, 20 damn years. No, I will hope that you're getting promotions. I will hope that you're getting some type of raise. But sometimes, ladies, us men, we are very, very simple with the things that we like and the things we want to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. The fact that she actually sat here trying to challenge him on, for what? Why are you trying to damn degrade this man? Like, that man is happy with his damn job. Be happy that you're with the man. Be happy that you are with the man that got a goddamn job. A lot of these women I heard complaining about paying all the goddamn bills and trying to find their man a part-time job because his ass been unemployed for the last 3 years. Let's keep going.
Did you have any conversations about what your life was going to be like and how your family was going to function?
I was always very supportive with Alexandra, and my thought process was if I had my job and to stick to being always doing what I'm doing and to provide for the house and, you know, just keep everything intact, then she would be able to go through school, get her degree, and just...
Your Honor.
He's being an anchor to your kite.
Your
He
Honor.
is keeping you and the earth and the ground and stability together so you can fly as high as you want to and never be afraid that you're going to fall off the side of the mountain. How is that not a good thing?
Your Honor, he doesn't do anything. He does the same thing over and over. And I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He really is. He's a good guy. But that's the problem. He's just very comfortable. He
Your
needs
Honor.
to get out there. He needs to pursue an education. He needs to get out there and volunteer. He needs to explore the world. I don't want to live with someone who's
Once you
static.
get
You know what? A marriage license is a marriage license. It's not a fix-a-dude kit. You don't get a guy that you kind of like and then chip away at him until he becomes the guy you really wanted to begin with. He is who he is, and he has a right to be who he is.
Well, that's fine, but I don't want him, Your Honor. I don't want to be with someone like that. I want somebody that's going to fly away with me if that's how we're going to put this.
You know what's so sad? A lot of times these types of talks only come out in marriages or relationships in general, but these types of talks come out in relationships only after the dude was able to place that woman in this position. He was helping her as far as her getting her education, covering the bills, doing this, doing that. And as a way to say thank you, she just spit in this man's face and told this man, yo, you're not good enough. You're not making enough money. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. This reminds me of a video. If I remember, I put the eye at the top. This reminds me of a video where I was talking about. I'm trying to remember it. I think the guy sent me an email or something like that. And he helped his girl get through law school, only to find that, or not to find, only to later on discover that she didn't want to be with him, and she was using him to pay for her law school. Number one, because he was taking out loans, paying for her books, paying for her classes, paying for her tuition, all those other things. This girl graduates, gets a job in a law firm, and ends up filing for divorce or leaving him because she wanted to go and date a lawyer. If it wasn't for that man, you would have never been able to be working in that law firm to meet that damn lawyer. Let's have the conversation. Same thing with this young lady in this damn video. She ain't young, but this woman in the video. Had you have been, if you didn't been with the man that was able to put you in a position to be able to make more money and to get those damn degrees in education, you wouldn't be where you are today. And it's unfortunate because a lot of the times y'all fellas, a lot of y'all boys don't go through these types of things until you're placing your woman into this new situation, into this new education, into this new job. Because that's what tends to happen not all the time, but what tends to happen, fellas, ladies, after you get a better education, you get a better job, better pay. That's that. But in some cases, it's still not good enough. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for her, cuz.